Good afternoon, friends. Welcome back to Maverick Baking and welcome to the fourth and final week of Veganuary. Can I get a hallelujah? So in case you are new to the channel or new to this little kind of series, this is the last installment of this 1 month long vegan challenge where myself and my boyfriend are living completely meat, dairy, egg and other animal product free to the best of our ability. And honestly, I've only cheated on one fingerful of buttercream, so I'm doing not too bad. I hope you guys have enjoyed the series so far. This will be the last kind of weekly vlog update, but if you guys are enjoying the vlogs, do let me know. Aside from the vlogs though, if you haven't already caught up, there are some vegan recipes have been uploaded, even more so to my blog, which I will link in the description box below. But for now, let's get in and see how we coped during our fourth and final week of Veganuary. This morning we are having some tofu scramble for breakfast, and you're probably thinking, Kelly, what on earth is tofu scramble? Let me tell you. First, we're going to melt some vegan butter or just margarine in this pan. This is some leftover extra firm tofu, and basically I'm just going to bung it in here if it wants to come out, and I'm just going to kind of crumble it up and destroy it until it vaguely resembles scrambled eggs. Also, we're going to be adding just kind of the dregs of this block of bio-life cheese and have a little bit of toast, maybe some avocado on the side. Yeah, let's see how it goes. There, my friends, you have what just kind of looks like overcooked scrambled eggs, really. Yeah, so a little bit of avocado toast, the tofu all kind of crumbled up, a bit of that cheese melted in, tiny bit of paprika for colour, a lot of vegan butter and salt and pepper just for flavour. I've definitely made worse. Good afternoon, friends. I think today is day 24 or 25. I'm losing count. It's a few days into the last week anyway. So today Francesco is working all day, so I'm in at the flat by myself. Breakfast, as you saw, was just a little bit of avocado toast. I'm doing some baking today. I'm trialing out a kind of vegan raspberry lemon cake thing. So I baked it in this big old tin because I'm going to kind of stamp it out and layer it up like the Momofuku milk bar style cakes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link it in the description box below so you can see what I mean. Alongside that, I'm also going to try and make some vegan frosting, and I've also made a vegan coconut salted caramel, but I'm not going to talk too much about it because it might be terrible. I was gifted this lovely little set from the people at Street Kitchen. So Street Kitchen is a fairly new kind of brand. They're just popping up in supermarkets now. And they sent me these samples very kindly just to try them out. So we have a Malaysian peanut satay kit. It looks amazing. You could do it with chicken, with vegetables, whatever. So it gives you kind of the sauce, the seasoning, the marinade. So basically all you really need to buy is like some veg, some meat, and some rice if you need it. Kind of like these Hello Fresh meal kit things. They've also given me a sample of their Vietnamese rice paper rolls with hoisin dipping sauce, which also looks really good. So they've given me like the rice paper, the little noodles, and the dipping sauce. So you basically just choose what kind of meat and veg or protein and veg you want inside, and just, yeah, it takes like 10 minutes to whip up. So I'm very excited to try these. I think I'll probably try this one today, and I'll maybe try this one with Francesco tomorrow or later in the week. Yeah, so I think that's the plan for lunch today. At the moment, I'm just kind of potting around cleaning and baking and doing all my usual Saturday nonsense. So I will see you at lunchtime. So I've cooked up some tempeh. I've just used this brand, just a little side note, in some soy sauce and some seasoning. I've got my cucumber. I've got that really sexy hoisin sauce. The noodles are soaking. We're just about ready. And with that, we're ready. Even with my terrible rolling skills, we managed to roll them up fairly easily. Some cucumber, some tempeh and everything, and the noodles inside, the dipping sauce. Yeah, how cute is that? As it is the 25th of January today, it is Burns Night, which in Scotland means haggis. Now, normally and traditionally, and probably more tastefully, people tend to kind of boil haggis, or they tend to cook it in the oven for like an hour and a half. I don't really want to do that, so we're pan frying it. So along with the pan fried haggis, I've made a sort of kind of vegan, this is obviously vegan haggis by the way, I definitely should have mentioned that. I can show you the wrapper if you don't believe me. Look, no meat. Yes, in here I've made a sort of creamy vegan sauce with some vegan butter, some Marmite, some oat milk, some corn flour just to thicken it up, some onions. It's looking kind of nice, a decent colour on it. It's been kind of cooking away. Here, ready to take out, we have some crispy roast potatoes and just a couple carrots in here. It looks ridiculous, but there's only 2 of us eating, so you know, we don't need that many carrots. But yes, I will show you once it's all plated up. I'm hungry, I'm excited. Post-dinner demolishing of raspberry vanilla vegan sponge cake with a little lemon zest to it, a tangy kind of vanilla lemon frosting, fresh raspberries, and a coconut salted caramel. Done it kind of milk bar style, so it's looking a little bit funky, and it is so soft and fluffy, and my god, dying. What are we cooking tonight?
Kev,
What are we cooking?
we're making linguine
Linguine.
with tomato sauce and the vegan meatballs.
Do you always have to massage linguine before you cook?
Yes, of course, you need to talk to them. They'll be like, ciao.
We have some pomodoro, some tomato sauce in here that Francesco made previously. I had absolutely no hand in it. And we have some meatballs cooking in there, so we're gonna have a very un-Italian.
No, this is my grandma recipe.
Oh,
Linguine with vegan meatballs. My grandma.
so tradish.
My grandma.
But of course, we have just come back from the pub and we didn't really have lunch, so we're just kind of famishly devouring some carrot sticks and hummus just now, aren't we?
Love it.
Love it. Good morning, friends. Today is day 28 and I'm still alive. So it's been quite a busy week so far. I apologise I haven't been able to talk to you much. Since I last saw you, I've been down to Edinburgh just on a work training day thing. That's why there really wasn't a lot of footage from yesterday. I was only able to kind of snap little bits here and there in between the training sessions and the travel and all that kind of stuff. Still managed to stay vegan. It was quite depressing because there was just a lot of kind of vegetables and bread, but you know, that's my life this month. Also, since the last time we spoke, I've tried the new Subway vegan meatball marinara and I wasn't expecting much, but my word, it's basically just as good as the original, if not better. So the sauce is pretty much exactly the same. The meatballs are very similar to the texture of those kind of vegetarian Sainsbury's meatballs I have in the freezer, just kind of like some textured soya protein with onions and other vegetables in it. Tastes exactly like a meatball, feels exactly like a cheap meatball. Fantastic. Also, the cheese they use on it, I think everyone knows that the Subway cheese they use in the UK is like the most useless, bland, tasteless thing ever. It's basically just a texture and the tiniest bit of creaminess in your sandwich. This stuff actually had like kind of a smoky flavour added to it, probably to make it taste more like cheese. So I think it might have actually been better. Very strange. Anyway, it was really good. Things are still going fine. As you can see, I'm having a bit of a flare up with my skin. I don't know if that's related to the fact that the past 3 weeks I've been on a different diet. Normally for hormonal acne like this, they tell you to cut out dairy. Clearly that doesn't work, but it's kind of on the mend, so do ignore just the entire red bottom third of my face. For breakfast today, I think I'm just gonna whip us up some toast and I'm gonna head into work. Other than that, things are pretty much still going quite well. No serious cravings. 3 days to go. 3 days until I can eat the giant panettone we still have left over for Christmas. 3 days until I can stick my head into an entire block of blue cheese. 3 days. You get the idea. I'm gonna go make breakfast now. What do we have for dinner tonight, Chef?
Bacon. Pow, pow, pow. There's smashed sweet potatoes with flour batter, sesame seeds on top, not toasted. Got the vegan sausages over there, lots of meatless meat, and the mushrooms and the spinach, and flour batter. Pow, pow, pow.
How long to go?
2 days to go.
Good morning, friends. It's official. Today is day 30, and it is the final day of this month-long Veganuary challenge. Me and Butter are about to have a heartfelt reunion very soon. This morning for breakfast, we are having some scrambled tofu. I think I made this in either the week 2 or week 3 vlog. Basically, you crumble up some extra firm tofu with a fair bit of vegan butter and or vegan cheese, if you like, some coffee, some toast, which you probably can't see because it's really dark, and some avocado. So I don't really have any plans for what I'm going to have for lunch or dinner on this final plant-based day, but let's see what happens. Okay, so I know this isn't the most conventional of dinners, but you should know by now that I am a huge sweet tooth, and I've hardly had anything sweet today. I've also had a lot of savoury foods and a lot of vegetables, so I'm going to go easy, a little bit easier on the fibre, and just have some vegan yogurt, which is just the Alpro stuff, some no added sugar granola, and a wee cheeky banana. Also because it's kind of, please ignore my massive recycling pile, by the way. This is also not only just because it's kind of sweet and that's what I'm in the mood for, but it's also because I'm busy in the middle of making not 1, but 2 big old cakes. So yeah, this is just a nice kind of quick, satisfying thing to tide me over as I go. So Veganuary is finished. We are no longer vegan. Today is the start of February. How has it been? Did you get what you hoped you would get out of Veganuary?
I don't know if I knew what I wanted to get out of Veganuary, but I enjoyed it. It's been a bit of a struggle. Some days have been rough. I've cheated in a few occasions.
Men are trash.
And I'm happy for the experience.
I would kind of agree. I think I mentioned already before, I could probably see myself doing this 4 or 5 days a week, or even just cooking plant-based at home and allowing myself not to be restricted when I actually want meat and cheese and dairy and eggs, but not feeling like I have to stick to anything in particular. Do you feel like you could carry anything on?
I think I can do a few days.
Yeah.
I think I can set some routine and have 2 days a week of meat and dairy, where I get to choose when and how and that would be a restriction I'd be happy to take on board.
Yeah.
And just convert the 4 remaining days on to plant-based only.
Yeah.
I enjoy a lot of new recipes, a lot of new ingredients. Like there's a lot more out there that we don't consider, and they're definitely valuable items for lunch, dinner, some occasions even breakfast.
I mean, we've used a lot of kind of tofu and tempeh and chickpeas and stuff like that, which we've never cooked with them. I don't know how much you would have cooked with them before.
No, I'm not saying. No, they definitely weren't items that we would consider, because we're just used to many other things, and then you just buy pretty much the same stuff over and over again.
I think it definitely helps pull you out. Not that we were particularly in a rut, but I know a lot of people do complain that they eat just the same few meals on rotation or whatever, and I think it definitely switched that up. And we also spoke very briefly about, we wondered how many animals we might have saved by not eating any meat just for a month. I wonder how many little things weren't killed for our food. I don't know if there's any way of finding that out, but it just kind of dawned on me one day when I was eating fucking cucumber or something. And my final little kind of point was, would you recommend this way of eating and living to other people?
Without imposing a yes. So if you were by yourself to decide that for a morning, instead of having your beautiful looking toast of Nutella with bananas and stuff on top, tofu scramble, it's worth a shot.
Well, and vegan Nutella exists too.
It's not the same as that.
It's not the same, but
it's not the same.
It's not the same. Yeah, I think I would recommend, or I would at least recommend trying even just going a few days. You'll never know what you like or what you can and can't cook until you just do it, getting out of that kind of psychological. I mean, we're both from countries that are very, very heavy on meat and dairy and animal products, or on fish,
butter,
on butter especially. It's just kind of forcing yourself to kind of pull out of that and just try something different. And if it's not for you, it's not for you, but I would definitely recommend, even if you don't plan to stick to it, just incorporating a few things here and there to save money, to save
that's a fair point,
a lot of things, because
that's a fair point, especially when you grocery stuff, when you're buying plant-based, they're far cheaper than a kilogram of minced beef or like a steak or even chicken itself. Overall,
I would say it's been quite positive. As I said, it's not something we're keeping up full time, so don't worry, there will be normal butter-laden recipes and reviews coming to you very soon, but I think it's been positive. Right. We haven't killed each other.
No.
We haven't killed any animals either, so that's a boost.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for roast chicken for dinner tonight.
Yeah. Would you do it again? Veganuary 2021?
Yes. You don't have to answer it. I would. I think I would. I definitely would. If you guys have any thoughts on this vegan challenge we did, or if you guys have taken part, or if you're cutting down on animal products and things like that, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you would like to see similar content to this, or if you're sick of it. Fully understandable both ways. Don't forget, if you're new here, to hit that subscribe button. We're doing vlogs, recipes, reviews and stuff all the time. I promise his face isn't in every video either. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you for the next one.
Ciao.